What's going on, guys? Plastic Beach X3 back here with another One Piece sim video, and this time it's going to be another ranked ladder replay video. It's going to be Zoro versus Blue Doflamingo. I believe the Blue Doflamingo player is about 5,000 or so million berry bounty, and the Zoro player is around 3,000 million berry bounty. Let's look at the deck lists before we begin. Dofi. Interesting to see what they're going to do without any Jinbeis. So it looks like they're pretty much same deck list, but just running extra events. So pretty much just a normal Dofi deck list with 4 Jozu, but now they're playing 4 Red Rock and double Gravity Blades to address the meta being so tall with decks like Blackbeard and Pluffy and Shanks. And then the Zoro player. Looks like they're on more of a standard, just chopper, animal, Zoro build with the new 5-drop Luffy, some mole guns, 3 of them, and then 2 dragons. So let's get into the game here. I don't know who's going first and who's going second, but Zoro starts with 2 of the event, so I assume they're going to keep that. And Dofi started with Teach into Law, so I assume they're going to keep that. So decent hands for both players. Dofi's just going to pass. Zoro's going to pass. Dofi is going to play Teach, so they are going to. Zoro's going to be able to proc both their events this turn. Going to stack Weevil on top, swing 7 with Leader, play Weevil, draw a card. Zoro is going to use their Shut Up event, deploy the what I call the vanilla chopper, but the revive chopper, I guess. And then going to actually whiff off of the second one. That's unfortunate. But they're going to be able to swing 6 into the Weevil with Leader, and then play Zoro, swing another 6. Dofi's going to give up a 1k and a 2k counter over that. And Zoro's just going to have to pass turns, so not a very good turn for Zoro, but they do have the mole gun in hand, which should help. And they're going to have a beautiful turn here. Dofi is. They're going to play Gecko, revive. Can't see what they revived, but they will be able to stack the Law on top, swing into the Zoro, bounce the Law to bounce the Chopper. They are going to give up the Chopper, give up the Makino to save this Zoro. And then Dofi will just swing 6 into the Zoro. They get another 2k. So it looks like they took the Mihawk off of the Gecko at the beginning of the turn. And this Dawn should be tapped. Zoro's going to put it on under Leader, swing 6 with the Zoro character into the Weevil. And Dofi lets that die. Then they're just going to mole gun the Teach, which is interesting. Oh, wow. So Zoro swings 6 into life. And they hit the Red Rock and bottom deck to Zoro. That's disgusting. But now Dofi is probably just going to play... Oh, they're actually going to play Gecko. Get back Teach, play Boa. Swing 5, 7. Zoro's going to take the 5, take the 7. It's actually going to be 5, 8 because of the Boa. Zoro does get another mole gun off the top. I know, out of life, and they don't use the trigger ability. Interesting. To kill something. Because otherwise, like, are you ever using that card? You know what I mean? Yeah, Zoro is just not having a good time here. I think they definitely should have triggered the mole gun. If that is what they got out of life, I believe it is. Because they drew the Makino for turn. But they're just going to play this Chopper. Swing big into the Boa. They do have a Chopper for next turn, but that's going to be way too late. Dofi is just going to swing 6 with the Gecko. 6 with the Gecko. 7 with Leader. Play, yeah, they're just going to loop this Law again with the Teach. And Zoro's going to concede after that. So just a terrible start for the Zoro. That whiff off the second Shut Up event was pretty tough. If they would have got this Chopper, it would have been obviously a different game. Or if they would have triggered this Obviously, this wouldn't have like saved them in any capacity, but it would have been better. But regardless, GG's to both guys. Make sure to subscribe to Plastic Beach X3 for more One Piece videos, and peace out.